Blood. I got it. They're going to start it, so no more things.
Once we start the question, if you talk, cannot answer that question. Stand. So, only time you're going to talk is when your light is on, you're going to talk. And also, parents, no recording at any time. So, you want to take a picture, take it before we start. And you cannot protest. You're only seeing, not heard. All right? So let's get started.
Geography finals for second and third. Starting with toss-up one. Google Street View was introduced to this territory through the Sheet View 3060 project, which now has solar-powered cameras on sheep. This territory is home to a traditional type of pilot whale hunting, in which the animals are driven into fjords and beached, known as Grindadar. Parliament of this territory is located on the Tingianis Peninsula in the city of Toshland. That's correct. Wait, sorry. Wait. Oh my gosh, sorry. Performance. What? The Faroe Islands. Airport West. Puzzle 2. The Hall Peninsula protrudes into this body of water. Shores are into Zippel Bay State Park. The northernmost part of this body of water is permanent on the Cape of the Red Lake Indian Reservation. The northwest angle, the northernmost part of the continental United States. Lake of the Woods. That's correct. For 5 minutes. Read. This city lies on a river that is fed by the Pasta Grande stream, where the entrance is marked by the tallest lighthouse in the southern hemisphere. The urban area of the city contains Fort Grande Naval Base. This city, the fourth largest city of its province behind Mar del Plata, lies in the southern portion of the Buenos Aires province. For the points, name this Argentine port city whose name translates to white egg. Let's talk about lava. Or this river's source is an ephemeral sandy braided stream known as this river's Devil Mountain Park. Baylor University is situated along this river, and the town known as Washington this river is where the Texas Declaration of Independence was signed. For the points, name this Texas river that flows through the cities of Bryant, College Station, and Waco before emptying into the Gulf of Mexico. It's incorrect. Nice to That's correct. That's all. Wow. This island is separated from its country's mainland by Keppel Harbor. This island can be reached by a cable car beginning at Mount Creeper, which passes through the Harbourfront district en route to this island's India Lookout. This island is home to, to a decommissioned artillery battery at Fort Siloso, as well as a Madame Tussauds Museum. For the points named this tourist island where Donald Trump met Kim Jong-un at capital Singapore in 2018. What's the Six. The Housatonic River rises from this mountain range, which hosts the Tanglewood Music Festival in Lenox. Great Barrington also lies within these mountains, which parallel the Taconic Mountains to its west. The summit of this mountain range, Mount Greylock, is annually climbed by students at Williams College. Pittsfield is the largest city within these mountains, named for a county in southwestern England. A southern extension of the Green Mountains, this is, for the points, what mountains in westernmost Massachusetts? These are the Berkshires. 7. This autonomous region is overseen by a civil administrator based in Carries. This peninsula off Chalkidiki, whose main port is Dublin, contains 12 official seats, communities of Eastern Orthodox human rights. Population of this subdivision, whose oldest monastery is Great Bogra, is entirely male, with women forbidden to enter. For the points, name this area of northern Greece governed by a monastic community. And named for its main mountain. This means 1. This is not Athos. Athos. It's 5. An autonomous region for this ethnic group is dominated by the Barzani and Talabani families and is governed from Erbil. Promise. I can accept that as 4 6. Courage is well. Move the start of this series. 9. Dolphin Island in this body of water is home to the Audubon Bird Sanctuary. This body of water is crossed by the Battleship Parkway, locally known as the Causeway. This body of water's jubilee involves sea creatures swarming through its depths, and a city along this bay is home to the oldest American Mardi Gras celebration. That's incorrect. 10. The mouth of the Neckar River is located in the state downstream of Heidelberg. This region's city of Freiburg, located east of the Rhine River, contains small canals and it's correct. 6 points. Okay, I'm going to switch it.
Fine, after 10,000 have Srinivasan at -5, Abhyuk at 5, Iman at 5, Susi at 0, Anish at 8, Adyan at 0, Samit at 0, Luka at -1, and Siyan at 2. You're the-
Yes, you have a negative.
Yeah, so you have -1 mixed. Yeah, possibly.
11. This island is home to the Pichingless Creole. This island's highest point, once known as Clarence Peak, is Pico Basile. the seal. This island is home to the Tui people, the second largest island. Wow. Wilmette, Illinois contains one of the continental temples of this religion, which also includes the Lotus Temple in the area. This was the Baha'i. Sorry. This region's northern fringe is home to uncontacted members of the Alorio people within Ka'aya National Park. The Pocomaya River bisects this region, which contains the cities of Santiago del Estero and San Miguel de Tucumán, and merges with the Pantanal wetland in its north. A Quechua word meaning hunting ground is 14. A species of crow from this territory is the only non-human animal known to manufacture hooks. The city of Baraval in this state is home to the Sangha Temple, the state's monument to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Statue of Unity, is the tallest statue. That's fine. What we can do next? What we can figure out now. This region is home to an endangered heirloom variety of cow known as its red. The last known community of one ethnic group is the Chow Volcanic, and this region's Sapelo Island. This region is home to an isolated African American ethnic group that retains many West African words in their dialect, Hula people. For the points, name this chain of coastal islands that stretch from South Carolina to North Florida. Nice water. That's good. 17. South Carolina's an island within this lake contains the blue-roofed Konevsky Monastery. Archipelago in this lake is home to the islands of Skitsky and Vala, which house Orthodox monastery. This lake is separated from the Baltic Sea by the Karelian Isthmus. And this lake is drained by the Neva River and fed by the Spear River, which carries water from Lake Onega. St. Petersburg lies near the shores of Port. 18. The Sitong River parallels this body of water to its east, separated by the Pika Mountains. This river, which rises north of Vientiane, Chiquita, in Cochin State, includes tributaries which rise in Chin and Sha states. This river flows southward to Salgan before passing through Mogwai, and the city of Mandalay lies on the east here. That's correct. What's that? 19. It's the multiple regions, and then Kanto contains the Bachkale region. Canyon, a local biodiversity hotspot. The southern part of Azalpa within this region originated the Osma Ocelot dog breed. One portion of this region is bounded in the north by the Mara Mountains of Darfur. Africa's Great Green Wall is meant to prevent this region's desertification. For the points, name this semi-arid region that separates the Sahara. The historical route is located on this river were influential in facilitating trade between the Varangians and the Byzantine Empire. The Pina River forms part of a major canal connecting this river and the Blue River. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster occurred in a town near
Where you guys actually you want to take five, you take six, Hanik two, Susie take four, Anish take four, Adrian five, seven take zero, Luca negative one, Yannick 22.
the largest airport in this country named for its first prime minister. Was named apparently correct. His name for its first prime minister, Lyndon Johnson. Oh, correct. Hensley, a site called Bean's Blue Hole in this country is the third deepest blue hole in the world, while this country also contains the Abaco Islands and the island of Imudera. This country is in the Lucayan archipelago to the east of the Florida Keys. That's correct. 22. This waterway is intended to act as the eastern route for the south to north water diversion project. The bridge over the Jeweled Belt is located where this waterway meets Tontai Lake near Suzhou. In Zhejiang, a Ming Dynasty stone arch structure called the Gongchen Bridge traverses this waterway, which links to the Hai and Yellow rivers. For the points, it is correct. System of canals in China which links Beijing to Hangzhou. Correct. A major arm of this sea is the Amundsen Gulf, located in the Inuvik region. The Prudhoe Bay oil field is located along the coast. That's incorrect. The coast of this sea, which receives much of its freshwater inflow from the Mackenzie River. A long-running maritime boundary with the United States concerning the sea involves a wedge-shaped section. This was the Beaufort Sea. 24. 6 Mile Creek flows from Dryden through the south of this town. It's not Boston, but this city's namesake commons continue to start from Planetwalk. The land grant university, whose buildings include Morrill Hall, Broad Tower, is located in this town, and that college's athletic teams are known as the Big Red. Carl Sagan is buried in this town, which sits at the south end of Lake Cayuga. For the points, name this college town in upstate New York, location of Cornell University. This is Ithaca. 25. This body of waters, Kabbalah Island, was where the London Missionary Society created a mission after moving from Ujiji. The Holo Holo people live along this body of water, which is drained by a tributary of the Lava River called the Lukuba River. The Ruzizi River runs between Lake Kivu and this second largest freshwater lake in the world by volume. Correct. Plus hot movie. 26. Sure,
Last one, Srinivasan is 13. That's right. Srinivasan, 13, Abhi 4, An 2, Susi 4, Anish 2, Adyan 5, Samrit 3, Mula, Mula is 1, and Sian 4. So far, 1. Last question. One.
Yes. 26. The southwestern end of this body of water is formed by the Gulf of Majora. Most of the southern coast of this body of water is comprised of the breakaway state governed from Vargisa. The Gardali Channel links this body of water to the Indian Ocean, and the Baba Gardar. Thanks. Virginia is known for its high density of these facilities, one of which in Memphis contains the supercomputer Colossus. The 3 Mile Island nuclear generating system is set to be reopened to power examples of these facilities owned by Microsoft, and a complex of them in Abilene, Texas was created. Of course. Correct. Mr. As far as it's correct. It's fine. Well, what was the answer? Yes. Okay. And also said server farms, sweat farms, servers, etc. 28. Examples of these features in Oregon include Pelican Beach and Belton Operator. These structures, which comprise most of the Galapagos Islands, often form near fisher. Can be found throughout Iceland as well as in Mauna Loa and Hawaii. Correct. I think that was her third answer. I knew that was her fifth. Well, we can kind of guess it. Yes, that was. That was a short roll. Why did you? Can you get it to one more? Correct. Correct. 29. This province's second largest city is Summerside, which faces towards Mount Mickey Bay. This province can be accessed by a bridge crossing the Applewhite Passage of the Northumberland Strait, called the Confederation Bridge. This province's capital is Charlottetown. Correct. Correct. Panther. A project to create plages or artificial beaches along the banks of this river. See? That's correct. Plus, there's 500 so much. Second to okay, so you go from full bus now. You can smell British eye. What's your name? I didn't. Yeah. Hi. Okay, ready? No one else can have their hand must be. My figure. This city's Mendel Beach is known for hosting a beer can regatta makeshift boats. The city's Cohen Bay is the origin of a ferry service to the TV Islands via the Arafura Pearl. This city, the northern part of the Stewart Highway, is situated on a harbor overlooked by Point Charles Light, which is a Point's named the least populous territorial capital of Australia, the largest city of the Northern Territory. One of those This was Darwin, so we'll read a number of history. During the cultural revival of the 1990s, the symbol became common in pop culture, notably being used on a dress by Garrett Bale. Due to Bilbao's ties with its country of origin, the Basque flag is based on this symbol. It is also present in the flags of Tuvalu, Fiji, Hawaii, and Manitoba. So, people who just now are
That's like
right. You can do it. I don't want to get this. This city's Atlantic seaboard region contains the suburb of Green Point, which is bounded by Signal Hill, and another of the city's suburbs is a waterfront named for Prince Albert and Korea. This DHL Stadium, which is used for rugby, was constructed for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. This city contains a botanical garden called the Kirstenbosch at the base of Table Mountain. For the points, this.
very well.